Welcome everybody to Business Casual Gamers Retro Rerun. So we'll be playing Cybernator today. This is a game for the Super Nintendo that I've always wanted to play. I always wanted to own it when I was a kid. So when I saw it on eBay relatively cheap, I picked it up. So let's play and see what we think, okay? This is a mech game. Really, it just seems like one of the coolest games that I've ever seen when I was a kid. What I really liked about this game was not necessarily just the fact that it was a mech game, and we all liked mech games, didn't we? But the fact that the art style in this game was just so exceptional, right? It was so really nice to see what was going on in this thing, and I tell you what, it was just absolutely amazing. So, some of the detail of these games, the fact that you can see when we get into it, you'll see some of the bullet casings coming out of my Gatling gun or my minigun that I have on my mech. It's awesome, guys. So let's play and see what's going on. Actually, I think it has a pretty decent story too, but we'll figure that out. All right, so we're gonna skip through some of this stuff here. Gotta deploy the assault suits, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the metal is actually gonna come out. We're gonna be having some fun here, and we are into it. We have a Vulcan cannon here. Let's kind of get used to some of the attack things here. Really, really interesting game. The mechanics, you know, the good part about this game is that the mech really does feel heavy, right? Here I am jumping around, and I'm kind of lumbering, sliding around when I get to the end here. It's really cool to see. And it seems like I have to go through and try and beat some stuff here. So let's see if we can do this. Now, I have a lot of versatility in this mech for what it is. Even though it feels very heavy, I have this very clear little booster I can do. I slide around a lot, and I have a lot of degrees of freedom on my thing here, on my gun here. You can see all the little shell casings coming out. I want to be able to go around here. Let's just work our way through this level. There's a good bit. You can actually get through some of those guys here. It looks kind of cool. If I stick around for too long, I think I might be in a little bit of trouble. But pretty darn cool, though. Look at that. Battle damage on the actual ground when I hit some things. Oh, get some power-ups there as well. I think I actually have... Let's see. I think I have a slide. Yeah, I do have a slide. No, I have caught this in a speedrunning stream a while back, and I do remember people taking advantage of that slide. Obviously, it's a quick way for people to get around, so I think that's probably what we want to be doing here. We get our bearings a little bit more. I kind of wonder if I can do, yeah, the slide jump technique seems pretty decent into the fly. I wonder, I'm not taking a lot of damage here, though. It's interesting that you don't take damage unless they shoot you, it seems. I don't notice taking a lot of damage from direct hits. You just get the bullet hits here. Of course, now I say that, I'm starting to get hurt a lot more. All right, here we go. Is this a boss? It's gonna be fun. It's interesting how they tend to do this, where they interleave, you know, elements of the dialogue in the story. It does work really well, I think. And if I'm playing true speedrunner style here, I'm right up in the boss doing stuff, right? It seems as though my Vulcan cannon is either set to overheat. I don't quite know what that meter is telling me in the top right corner of the screen. It looks as though it might be some sort of overheating mechanism here. So if I could just do the traditional speed run, just like literally crash right through this thing, I will. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay. First level down. This game is pretty fun, I have to tell you. If you haven't played it, pick it up, man. Okay. I know I said we have a good story, and I know I just skipped through the story. It's kind of like me sometimes, right? The BCG mindset, guys. Sometimes you gotta have to push through these things. This game, I'm really not in it for this story. I kind of want there to be something, but I'm not super worried about all the aspects of it. I just want to get out there and shoot some stuff with a mech. Now, Looks like we're going to get a really interesting kind of a shooter component to this. I try to tell you, I love these kinds of things where they have multiple types of genres in this in one game, where you've got the side-scrolling shoot 'em up kind of an action, and you've also got the side-scrolling platforming piece. It's really cool, really compelling, fun kind of game. Now, here it's cool. Okay, so I'm starting to learn a little bit more about what we're trying to do here. When you look at what you're trying to do, you know, obviously I've got this Vulcan cannon that tends to overheat from time to time, or maybe this is just the rounds. Maybe that's what it is. I have X number of rounds before I need to reload. And so that's going to help me. I'm going to have to think pretty strategically about when I'm going to need to reload and such. I don't want to be covered with enemies like this with my Vulcan cannon being low on ammo. I got to be careful there. So let's check that one out here. Ooh, and now we're cool. Now we're floating in anti-gravity. This is kind of a neat way to do things. Still have my jump. I'm not doing so well in my life here. This is just probably because I'm not very good. We're gonna need a power up here. We're gonna need something soon here to help us here. I am not very good at this. See if we can just maneuver our way through. One life. That's how you know it's a Super Nintendo game. You get one life. Let's keep rolling, guys. Let's keep doing this. Okay. So we're back. We're going to skip through this piece. We're back flying again. We're determined to be a little bit less careless. It's a weird way to say it. About our about our life here. Cool stuff, though. I mean, I really, even though I died pretty miraculously, it does seem like a relatively challenging game. I'm not feeling like it's impossible. I'm not feeling like this is just absolutely crazy. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot to do, but it's pretty fun. I'll tell you what, I should have gotten some of these things. Now, I'm realizing now that obviously you don't want to get hit, but I think these asteroids that are running around here, these meteors, are not so great. I gotta be real careful about this stuff. This part's actually kind of interesting just because it's like you don't have a lot of control. I mean, I push up and down to float up and down like this. And it's just, whew, it does seem like it's kind of rough. I'm gonna stick to the high level here. It seems like they wanna give you some nice stuff, and of course those things blow up. That's great. And that's it for me. We are not gonna give up. I did hear that this was a hard game, but it looks cool. It plays really well. I don't know. I think that this is a game that I could get into longer term. If I just get smarter about not getting hit. It looks like hit by these meteors is really one of the worst things I can do. It's interesting because you really just have to get a sense for when you're going to run out of ammo in your Vulcan. Yeah, these hits don't hurt very bad. These, the missiles are obviously rough. And getting through these asteroids really something you gotta worry about a little bit. I don't think they make games like this anymore. I mean, can you seriously think of the last time you've seen a really good mech game? Maybe a Mech Warrior, something like that. I mean, Mech Warrior 2 was great. That was back in the early 90s, though. I don't know. Okay, so here we go again. We're coming to this point with a lot more life than last time. So we're gonna come in, kill this guy, get some power-ups. I don't know what the power chips really do. We're just gonna make it through here. We're not gonna mess up the same thing we did last time. Go right through here. Only kill what we need. Get our energy, our power chip, weapon power. Okay, come down through here. We're still doing great. That's where we died last time. Staying up high. Taking advantage of the terrain, Haven't really seen anything. Well, that's interesting. And we did some good stuff here. I'm worried, ladies and gentlemen. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, so is there things I can do here? Oh, I have a shield. I should explore all of the controls. Yes, my shield is dangerously low. I'm catching this. I feel like I'm going to die. It's hard because you have to set yourself up for the right positioning. You know, if you want to aim your weapon, you're going to float in that direction as well. So you have to kind of float down to get all this stuff done. There's a lot to actually worry about going on right here. I wish there... I gotta concern myself with this now. If there's a way to aim my weapon and not fly... That's it. Okay, well, let's finish this last credit and see how far we get. Of course, in true form, for Super Nintendo or NES type games, you start from the very beginning. That's only how you get better, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you get better. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do it better this time. We're gonna minimize our shots. Minimize our shots. Make sure we kill these guys. So if I were really a power player, which by no means am I a power player, unless I'm speedrunning something, I would count the number of shots that come out before I need to be reloading. And I need to know more about how these reloads actually work. So, is it just time? Is it, you know, how does it trigger? I don't really care. I'm having fun. I really am. This is fun. Now, I wish... I'm going to go down this time. See if I can get... Aha! No, that's not what I wanted. See if I can pick up something that's... perhaps helps me out. Health. Yes, an energy chip. Okay. That's what I need to do. I need to pick that up first, then come back up here. And just die to these things. Lose all of my energy there. That's great. At least I can just float here at the top. I don't know how I got the... Oh, do I have a different weapon, huh? Let's see. Oh, I have missiles. I have a punch. That's kind of cool. Different weapons. Let's say we don't want to do that, but let's do some missiles. Let's do some missiles. We'll do some Vulcans initially. Get some of this stuff out of the way. Of course, I can't get my gun to shoot the right way. That's great. But once I get this out of the way, then I'll switch to missiles. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Let's just shoot. Let's just YOLO it. It's as though we don't know that we're about to die. Jake, you are going to die. Jake, run away. Please. Don't fight this thing. Save yourself. I'm wasting so many missiles. And that's it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cybernator. I'm sorry I suck. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this retro rerun. This is our first attempt at trying to play these things. I really think they're really fun to do. Aaron will be on cast sometime soon. We'll have some videos of that as well. We'll play more games like Cybernator. Hey, and I want you guys to go grab Cybernator, play it, tell me what you think about it, tweet at us, do whatever you need to do. And please post some videos of you beating me, okay? Because I can't get past the second level. This is pretty bad. I'll be back. I'll probably play this a little bit later at some point. But thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.